We are at Prairie Lakes in Grand Prairie, Texas, and we're gonna do something different today. I've been struggling with scoring, so we're gonna do a little 3-hole challenge. I'm gonna play 3 holes at a time, trying to beat a score of 1 over or better. If I shoot even, that's a point. If I shoot 1 over, it's a push. 2 over, it's a loss. We'll see how many of these 3-hole stretches I can win.
And that is a perfect start, just missing the tree to put us in position A on the first hole. Position A may be generous. There really isn't a position A for spring golf in Texas when the golf course barely has grass on it. Nonetheless, it's just a 9-iron from 154 when the AI caddy in Tangent wanted me to hit an 8-iron. And caddy was right. That 9-iron came up just short and I'll be putting from the fairway. A decent lag and we have a chance at birdie. Just 4 feet for an opening birdie, and by now you know how we feel about opening birdies.
That was a first hole birdie, so we're gonna have to avoid the birdie curse and try to play well, but we're on pace for our first 3 holes. That's all we're looking for. Let's go.
The second hole is a short dogleg right, and we have wind off the right. The Tangent caddy has me hitting driver just inside the dogleg. It's important to back off a shot if you hear something you don't love. Get your mind right, commit to the target, or you might just flare it worse than this.
Draw more than that.
I hit it hard into the trees, and now we're playing a little bit of defense, just trying to punch this up there and get something running towards the green. The main goal is to miss the trees. And that was a great recovery.
Stubbed it. Got away with it. Good miss. Good miss. Oof.
Still got to take your time on these shorties, and as hard as I tried to pull that, it's a par. Cleaned it up nicely. And when your clubs need cleaning, I highly suggest the Groove It. It has water built inside that makes it real easy to get nice, clean grooves. And clean grooves lead to better golf. We'll put that par in the Tangent app. That's a 4 with a 1-putt from 4 feet. Tangent will do the rest to turn that score into shots. And it's on to hole 3. Hole 3 is another short par 4, and Tangent caddy has us favoring the left side of the fairway. We're going to aim at this golf cart in the distance and try to hit a draw. After a good drive, we have just 87 yards in the so-called fairway. It's mud, but we'll call it fairway.
Dadgummit.
Why did I just chunk that ball? That's a little bit of actually the kind of creator dilemma. The golf course is very winter right
now, so I was debating whether I should play winter rules or not and move it out of the mud, which I did. I moved it out of the mud, and then as I'm hitting it, I'm thinking, hey, YouTube's gonna judge me for this. I could have just played it where it was. The golf course is not really in great shape for that. To get penalized for a ball in the middle of the fairway? Either way, I was thinking more about what you guys would think than hitting that golf shot, and that's a me problem. So let me know in the comments if you guys play winter rules and move balls or not, and if I should be moving that ball or if I should play it as it lies.
So after that mediocre second, we're scrambling from just off the green. Gotta let go of the bad shot and see if we can get one close. No trouble here, just a stock pitch.
Really nice pars.
Hey, we're grinding early. Working too hard, but making pars. That was 1 under for the first 3, so we'll give that a check mark. Let's go. Rocked off it, thought about the wrong things, wasn't committed.
Tangent caddy was recommending 3-wood. Driver doesn't offer a huge advantage, but I was lazy. If you're going to hit driver, you have to commit to it. And I didn't.
Oh, that was such a good strike, it's just not cutting.
Well, we missed another green, but we're missing in good spots, and that's the name of the game.
Okay.
Another tester for par. And another made putt. This Scotty Cameron may stick around for a bit. Hole 5, par 3 over water with a back pin, so we'll change that in the Tangent app to get a better caddy recommendation, and today, it's a 6-iron.
Oh, that's toey, gotta go. It's gotta go though.
I'm on the green, but a long way from home. It wasn't a very confident iron, and we've got work to do to stay even in the second 3-hole stretch. We are continuing to stress the putter, this one from 6 feet. And that's a bogey, but oftentimes you 3-putt with your iron play, and this was that.
Cool tee shot. Can't go too far left because there's another lake. Can't go right because that's a lake. Oh, Dallas, get down, get down, get down.
Definitely got lucky here. It one-hopped off a tree to stay out of the lake, and now we have a wedge in. Sometimes you just need a good break.
That's at it. Get down though. A little skinny. Ooh, I don't know. Steal one here. Bounce a tee shot off a tree and then get something putting. That'd be a good result.
After all that, we have just 7 feet for birdie. A great look on a tough hole to get back to even and earn a point on this 3-hole stretch. Must make for the point.
Oh, I just didn't break. I hit that right where I read it. Just didn't break. So I have 1-1, tied 1. This is the third of the back 9. See if we can just keep getting positive points, and we're moving in the direction I want to move.
And hole 7 is a doozy. Narrow with trouble on both sides. It's one of those holes where you just have no choice but to hit a great shot on the Bermuda Triangle. And while I thought I hit it good enough, spring golf in Texas, a bad bounce and plenty of rollout means this ends up in the lake on the left. The key thing after making a mistake is to not compound it with another. Find a way to make bogey.
Dadgummit, Dallas.
And while I hated this, it's putting. 39 feet to save par, a 2-putt for bogey would be just fine.
Sit.
And a great lag makes for a stress-free bogey. After a mistake, we'll take 5 and move on, making sure to add the penalty when putting in our score in the Tangent app. But that puts us behind the 8 ball on our 3-hole challenge. We're gonna need a birdie somewhere. Another long par 3 over water. Tangent Caddy has us hitting a 5-iron into this wind. It's going to take a good strike.
Draw a little bit. Just short, we'll take that.
A great lag means an easy par, and you know we love easy pars on the good miss.
Thank you.
We get to log that as a 1-putt from 1 foot in the Tangent app.
It's left of where I wanted it, but that was hit hard.
A little too aggressive. A bad bounce means we have some trees to deal with.
Oh, I pulled it.
Another Texas wedge, another near green. As much as I'd like to be hitting the greens, we're recovering well.
Go! Go!
Still, it's another 4-foot tester.
Yay! Thank you. That's a good 4 there. I don't think I hit very many greens, but we took care of business.
On to the 10th hole. The Tangent Caddy is recommending a driver up the right-hand side, and after pushing the 3rd set of holes, I'd like to get off to a hotter start and earn some points. I didn't hit many greens on the front, but we still scored at just 1 over. That's the power of picking good targets that allow you to miss and still score. But here, we're firing right at it.
All right, we'll take it. Touch skinny, touch pulled, but birdie putt. We need more birdie putts. Let's go.
Isn't it funny how golfers will dog cuss a shot? A little skinny, a little pulled, and a little over 9 feet for birdie. That's a great shot, even for a tour pro.
I don't think it's that speedy, Dallas.
But that's a poor putt, and it's just a par. On this channel, we don't get mad at easy pars. Tangent Caddy has us hitting driver up the middle. This is a slightly longer par 4, but the fairways are firm, so it'll play a little shorter with a good drive. And that was a good drive. 320 yards according to Tangent, just right of the fairway. You can quickly change the flag position right from your wrist in the Tangent app, which allows you to get a more accurate yardage and club recommendation from the caddy, which helps me get the right part of this green and just 24 feet for birdie. Just keep stacking up good shots and good looks, and while this one doesn't go in, it's another, you guessed it, easy par. We'll enter the score in the Tangent app and use putt details to mark that putt as short. It'll help me assess my green reading later. Tangent Caddy wants me to feed a 2-iron down the middle here, but I'm not feeling confident with that club at the moment, and the hole shape being a dogleg right, it doesn't fit my eye either. So I'm going against my better judgment and trying to cut the ball, which, as you might expect, widens my dispersion and puts me in the trees. Tough tee shot for me means I'm in a little bit of trouble, so we'll want to make sure to mark this shot as recovery in the Tangent app. But I've been hitting these punches well, until this one.
I hit the freaking slope on the way back. Just stay out of the water.
I was very lucky for that ball to stay up, and after some landscaping, have a decent little chip here to give me a chance to save par. Another 4-foot tester on bumpy greens to push this 4th set of 3 holes. And Scotty is hot. It's been a good change, and I push this set of holes. Hole 13 is another longer par 3 over water. That seems to be a trend. We've got some wind help from behind us, and with my tendency to draw, Tangent has me aiming out to the right.
Oh, I smoked it. Catch a piece.
But a poor swing, one hops the ball into the water. So we have to take a drop and again reframe. Bogey would be stealing one after a big mistake off the tee, but certainly don't make worse than double.
That took some weird hops.
This time, a little more on my plate for a save at 8 feet. You always feel like you should make these, but the pros make less than 50%, and they don't have to deal with this plinko.
Oh, dirty dog.
That's a double.
The beautiful thing about this game is if you make a double, the worst you can do is lose one 3-hole stretch, and then you can refocus for the next one. So doubles aren't good. That's what we're trying to avoid. But so far, we're doing pretty well in this game. So we'll keep doing it. Let's see what I can do on these next 2 holes. See if I can steal a point on this side. And that is smoked.
I was truly baffled on this hole. There was an outside chance I could get to the green in 2, but into the wind and off this lie, it just didn't feel right. After some back and forth, I decided to go with the Tangent Caddy suggestion. It's smarter than me. And I hit a safe layup. If you're going to lay up, commit to it. Time to make the caddy pay off with a good shot here. As much as I hated laying up, it worked out. I will take 12 feet for birdie on every hole for the rest of my life. Just can't buy a putt, but keep stacking up chances. These greens are bumpy and I haven't been putting well. This is honestly one of my best putting rounds recently. Tangent Caddy is going to give you club recommendations, but just like with the real caddy, you don't have to take them. I went against caddy here, which means I needed to hit this well, and I did.
We have a birdie putt to push for these 3 holes, which would be a great outcome starting with a double. Worst case, I lose this 3 holes, and it'd be the first set of 3 holes that I lost. But I think we got a good chance here to make this birdie and escape without losing a point. Let's do it. Oh! All right, we lost that 3-hole stretch. That's 1 point off. Shot 2 over there with a double, but had 2 good looks birdie. I'm not mad at that. And now we reset for the last 3-hole stretch. See if we can win that one, get a point on the board.
Sometimes laying off driver is the play, but you have to commit to it. If you take less club and make an uncommitted swing, it's almost always worse than hitting the longer club, and this got me in trouble.
Dallas, you're gonna lay up and hit that golf shot?
Some good self-talk there, getting myself psyched for the challenge.
Oh, Dallas. I like the strike. It's right at it. It's got to get down, I think. Hey, we got to putt for par.
Much better than beating myself up before hitting a putt.
Nah, pushed it. I pushed it all the way. That was a bad stroke.
And it's just a bogey. Puts us behind in the last 3-hole challenge, but the next hole is a par 5, so we're still in this. Just pipe it, and the green should be reachable in 2. Caddy has me aiming down the right-hand side. And that's beat. Another almost 300-yard drive, according to Tangent. If you don't like the caddy suggestion in Tangent, it's pretty easy to get a suggestion for another club right from your watch, and in this case, I'm taking the aggressive play with a 4 hybrid. We're going for it.
Ooh, I think that's an eagle putt.
And a nice little draw.
Oh, hey, that. That's what we're talking about. Oh, I hit that off the toe of the putter.
A mishit putt means we have almost 5 feet for our birdie. Not what we wanted, but it is what we got. But I made my worst stroke of the day, and it's a par. I hit it again to make me feel better, but that doesn't work. After all that, we hit a good drive on 18, leaving ourselves just 150 yards to a front pen according to Tangent. But one of my poorer iron swings here hangs out to the right. Now, this is a shot that I would never have putted before, but it's not an easy wedge either, so we're practicing with the putter. Gotta go up and over a mound, it's tough to get the speed right. And man, great putt.
That's gonna be hard to do better than that with a wedge.
4 feet to push this stretch and the match. I'll take it. One more confident stroke. And I make it. It all adds up to a 4 over par 75 from the tips at Prairie Lakes. That may not sound exciting for a scratch, but by splitting up the round into 3-hole stretches, it's a great way to get over those bad stretches at golf. And I had to battle today. I only hit 8 greens and 4 near greens. Room to improve. Next time on The Good Miss.